Welcome back, my friends. We are hosting the last episode of Remote Data Source. We will create a base repository and process repository today. Base repository defines how our request should look like. It delivers this understanding to our qubit. We use this repository in our qubit. And service repository, as we saw in previous lessons, it checks the result of the request which we send from API service, whether the result is success or not. According to the outcome, it defines what data state to send, and the process repository combines all of them. We will see uh, the we will see them clearly in our code. Let's jump into the VS Code. First, we create a base repository right here in domain folder inside the repos. We are fetching images, right? Response model, where it is? Photos, yeah. We are dealing with photos, and we name this base repository photo base repository in order not to get confused. For now, we have only one request, thus it seems that it is overkilling. But when you have a lot of requests, not only photo, for example video, gifs, maybe 3D images, if your model range grows, naming them properly can be game changing. So I would suggest you to adapt naming properly from early stages of your career. Later it will help you a lot. So photo base repository, just call it repo. It will be abstract class photo base repo. It will have abstract function of get photos, which returns future data state of list of photos. Get photos. As you know, abstract functions does not have their body. Now we go to our remote source and we create a folder of process repositories. As I said, for each model you will have individual process repository and individual base repository. Service repository will remain single because we only need it to check the state of our response. That's it. So process repos photo process repo dot dart. It will be class of photo process repo. It extends photo base repository and implements, no, sorry, it extends service repository to own its checker function as its own function, and we will implement a photo base repository. Now it says we should implement. As you can see, we are getting it from this here. Oh, I forgot to specify this function should have what. We will require a request model. Yeah, we need request model to make a request, right? Request model, we call it request, and we need URL pass. URL, we are done. We can we again can have it instead of typing all of them on by ourselves. We will put here async and we will return await get state of. This function is coming from service repository. We will pass the request. Where we can have this request, of course we need to have API service as variable here. We will put it like this. I will explain you later why we are doing so. We will use dependency injection, which helps us to have it later. Get state of what? We should specify what kind of data we should send. As you can see, TR, the type of the data it requests. And our type of data is a list of photos. We can just copy it, or we can type here a list of photos will be our data if it is success. We put here async also because look here, it is future function, and we await. We get the request from API services. Here you are. You see, everything matches and it works just right for it. Request is coming, URL is coming, which we specified here. How our request should look like. This is the skeleton. We could start from it, but I decided to come from here to show you much difficult sections, and from difficult to easiest. My approach was so thus we started from API services, but we could start from base repository. Anyway, now our process repository and base repository is ready. See you in our next episode, where we will discuss everything about block, qubit, and state management. Thanks for your attention. Have enjoyed learning.